My content is for 13 and up or adult collectors of the product. Hello everyone, welcome to the week in review where we recap the previous week and anything extra, but just the previous week, not the week before. Okay, yeah, we'll go through the recap and then after I'll explain why we missed last week, but yeah, this week will be fun. Alrighty, so Monday, I got rid of that other marathon that we did with the big stadium. If you're wondering, we had a really big stadium. We did, I believe it's all the BU/DB attack types that we wanted to do for that one, or all the main ones I wanted to do. So very fun. Tuesday, whoa, Hasbro information. Yeah, we went over Quad Strike and 2-pack images, so if you want to see me break down and do the breakdown, there it is. Wednesday, we did a mini Rage combination with 3A-D. That was a pretty fun one. If you want to see some exciting battles, you got to check that out, that video. Then Thursday. Thursday was basically the combination stuff, so if you wanted to see combinations that you can make with the Ultimate Fusion DX set, that work out, that is the video you check out. It's a good video for reference. Friday, whoa, Metal Fight, not for a while now. We did the Friday video. I can tell by the interest, so maybe we'll just leave it on the other channel for now until I can find a way for some interest on there. But Saturday, hey, we did a very cool Zyphoid combination. This was for Critfoid, I explained it in the video, and the Explosion Driver, so if you want to see some exciting Excalibur stuff, hey, that is the video you check out, similar to the combo video of the Longinus. And yeah, that's the reason. Also, I would like to mention that for Saturday was the Saturday was the Excalibur. Okay. Yeah, and then after, for Sunday, by the way, we had the battle with Wind Knight and Zest Achilles finally launched. Yeah, this was the reason why last week we didn't do it. It was an important video. Yeah, I just thought, get the truth out there, because no one can deny it now, right? Anything in particular? Yeah, comment highlights. Just general people just kind of talking about their experience with the brand, which I thought was, very good to read, and just generally just very disgusted with Hasbro. And of course also partial responsibility on influencers. I do think that regardless, like no matter what you think, it is there. The other thing I want to mention is that I have noticed, right, that the stocks of Hasbro have been kind of just like, right? I don't even know, because a lot of the topic that we talked about in this video was Hasbro, could they potentially change the base? My answer is, the depressing answer is probably that they won't. Unless, if they recover, then it's dead and all hope is lost, right? If they can somehow recover. I don't think, maybe I'm too much against it, but I do think that I don't know if they will recover, because you gotta remember that, in general, the prices that they charge for this stuff is going up and up, and consumers are not gonna just want to spend so much money for it. So, I remember they did a report talking about like price sensitivity, it's just fancy little buzzwords, like, no, raising the prices, like, people aren't going to be interested. I generally think in terms of Beyblade, I think QS will probably just do whatever. I think even though they're doing QS, it's not because, it's still selling. It probably is some obligation they have to fill out just to go all the way to the end for the thing. So just because they're doing QS does not mean necessarily that they're doing well. Of course, we got a reference that it was in Europe, it's, what is it, Evergreen brand or whatever. But you gotta remember that, like, still, the general interest for this stuff is not too strong, especially near the end. I do think my boldest prediction is one of two things. One, Pro Series, everything abruptly ends and that's it. Or two, they continue to do releases of Pro stuff, kind of like what they did with Legends after Shogun Steel, and it kind of just has this little period in between for the new generation, maybe. Anyways, other channel talk now. So let's go. There's a new thing for the thumbnails now. I gotta put 13 plus because YouTube sucks and I'm sick and tired of having to say the disclaimer, so Hopefully they don't get marked. I hate it because obviously those videos are for that older audience that go to the tournaments and events. So if you ever see that in thumbnails now, here and there, I'm tired of YouTube, man. I'm tired of YouTube dealing with this. Oh, other thing. So I had to redo the Super King thing. For new testings, that explosion combination, I did try to do a separate session on the thing for that channel. We tried to see Nightmare against Cho-Z to see if Nightmare could have still worked. Also, covering this before any misinfo comes, Belial 3 with the Burst Stopper. Similar to 2 that was poorly covered in the past, this time, and with 2 and now 3, I made sure to do the best possible coverage explaining it, so that video kind of goes over what kind of led to any issues with it and resolutions. Good thing actually about that video, I read comments about people saying some grease or whatever just to loosen up the thing, so if you ever run into issues with Belial 3, there are easy solutions that are in that video and in the comment section, so thank you for the discussion on there. Okay, Quad Strike. This was supposed to be the topic for this video, but we're going to change it to just competitive stuff after. So for Quad Strike, finally the 2-pack images, supposed to be December, early December for release. I am not excited. But we can do predictions for each of the bays, right? Maybe which one's going to be better out of the two. Between Gambit Dragon and Ambush Achilles, alright, what do you think?
In terms of what, sales?
No, just which one you think will be better between the two? The Achilles?
Yeah.
You think, over the Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's his prediction. Alright, I'm gonna go with Dragon.
Skinny Dragon.
I mean, it is, because it's hollowed out, the Hollow Dragon. Okay, that's, no. You're a funny man, no. Ambush... Chain Poseidon, and then after Ambush...
Ambush for the
and then after, okay, so he's going with the ambush. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the same. I'm not feeling the chain, but maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Okay, next up. Okay, next one.
They recycle the colors from the other set. The leftover.
Maybe. Okay, you got Kerbeus or Basilisk. Going with Basilisk. The Kerbeus. Okay, we're just going with the up. Oh no. Okay, yeah. So that's Basilisk.
I don't know.
The one that looks like Genesis and Roar combined. So, no, generally, I thought the videos and all that stuff,
I think they lowered the quality on the plastic.
I don't know if we can get any lower. I thought the comments were very good for that one. Generally, it's just the same sentiment, just, what the hell, Hasbro, what the hell? Hopefully we can review it on time. Oh, speaking of which, we were supposed to get this today. I was supposed to push this another day.
Tomorrow.
We're gonna get Ultimate Evo, and...
Finally.
Okay. Eventually, after we get that review done, the QD tier list I am planning for the end of the week. Because I pretty much got the tier set up. It's just recording and talking and having footage accompanying, so... Yeah. That's gonna be kind of it for Hasbro stuff for a while. Now this one, okay. We're still waiting on the video by Takara Tomy. The video is supposed to be coming out this coming Friday for the, hopefully, for the B205 versus, the Burst Ultimate Versus set that comes with Burst, Spriggan, and Ultimate Valkyrie. So anything extra that we wanted to talk about here, we will try to see for the following week. I do think the only thing I am wondering is because we're down to now 2 releases left that we know of that was confirmed before from a source that we're just wondering. So that's November, and then after December is supposed to be Lucifer. So there's not much left unless we get told something else. I'm gonna be honest. I think December, that's it. Unless something else, but doubts. Big doubt. I mean, other than obviously the remake set that's in February. I don't think anything else if they do anything. Moving on from this. We hosted our first WBO tournament event. Went super well for our first event. I also managed to somehow get first. I got first, Hemwija was second, and Dan was third. And then after Saeed, 2002 was 4th place. And a huge thank you to all the support for everyone who attended our event. It was a lot of fun to host and do. For the combinations and our topic for this week, which is meta. What do you think is the most... I want to say the most competitive. Most competitive? Is that like...
Most competitive combo.
The most competitive combo for each type of base. So attack, defense, stamina, balance. How about that? That's more interesting. And then after, explain why, maybe. And that's our giveaway topic. So let's go over the combos, by the way, before we get to explaining how that thing's gonna work. My deck was Guilty Longinus, Fortress, Quick Dash from Lord Achilles, and the 2 armor. Then after Vanish Achilles, Illegal Bearing Dash 0, and then after Wind Hyperion, Overbearing Drift 9. And then after second place, the Guilty, yeah, same as mine, just has Extreme Dash. Wind Kerbeus, Illegal Bearing Dash, but has 6. And then after World Spriggan, Overdrift. Hey, don't sleep on World. Then after third, Guilty, again, same as the previous one, except has the Overdisc. Then after Vanish on Giga High Extent plus that. Okay, they're very close, all right? They're very close. But I thought this would be a very fun topic because we're nearing the end of Burst. Like, when I say nearing the end of product releases, that is like for the main stuff, whatever. Not talking about anything else extra. So the meta is kind of like shaping up to be what it is. I do think that DB has probably been the best that we have gotten in a while compared to Sparking, which Sparking, not a fan. But I thought this would be a really fun topic. So how this works, we're gonna be giving away, I'm holding it in my hand, the green screen's gonna screw this up, is Death Solomon. That's the prize. Next week. This time it is gonna be next week because there's nothing stopping me. So next week, Death Solomon. So comment a combo that is for attack, defense, balance, stamina, like the most competitive or the most safest to run in an event. And if you want to put a reason why, put a reason why, and just make sure your Instagram's in the thing so we can do it. If you're wondering the winner for the one, I think it was like now 2 weeks ago, we did contact the winner for that one. That was for the Gatling Dragon. They have gotten back to us. And in terms of general stuff for the channel, we'll be having a Halloween video. That is the next thing I wanted to talk about. What should we do for the Halloween video? I have the costume ready. I don't know what I want. Speaking of Beyblades, right? This is justified for why they did it. But the reason why I think they did Fusion Dash and Excel Dash was not because of the fact nostalgia per se, because they could have just given any different driver. I think because it's near the end, probably for the cost of production for this stuff for them, it's not feasible to do. I'm not saying it's justified, by the way.
Just to end the cycle. They started, they finished.
I think why they're doing this is because it was the cheapest drivers to produce for those two for the evolution, so that's probably why they picked Fusion Dash and Excel Dash. But either way, like the rest of the base has new content, like, or new parts I should say, like Wing Dash, Spread Dash, and the Spriggan thing. I wouldn't be surprised if the gear and the Spriggan probably took up a lot of their costs, so the drivers got the short end, but either way, I'm still very excited for the Burst Spriggan. I would say the Valkyrie, but the Valkyrie, like, it's not new other than the disc. So, speaking of which, segue time. So obviously, rest assured, when we do the review, we'll do a follow-up video for good combinations to replace those drivers, huh? But we have great deals and combos. Like, check this out. If you do a pre-order for the 205, you get a $199 Gatling Dragon limited offer combined.
So that means for an extra $10.
Extra 10, that's a pretty...
$12.
10,
so
12...
means instead of spending $37 Canadian on Gatling,
whoa.
you spend $12?
That's nuts, really?
Yeah.
And
this only applies if you buy the two together, because you save on shipping.
Okay.
And they got a better deal on the Gatling.
And hey, check this out. Okay, if you're worried about the drivers, hey, okay, and if you still haven't gotten the Fusion DX set, we got a Fusion DX set, that, and a free Gatling bundle. Whoa! And we also got the Sparking stuff, Jets and Solomon.
We were able to stock in.
They were able, really easy to get stock for it, so yeah. So if you go in the Just Arrived section, we have that.
I sold something.
Hey, hold on, I want to mention this actually. Speaking of wind, wind is very, very good right now. If you are wondering about wind, hey, we still got one more wind Kerbeus. We have Wind Knight plus a free first Uranus.
We have two of these, two price bases.
I'm telling you right now, that Zyphoid thing, Zyphoid Belly Elf, if you want to stock up on Zyphoid stuff, we have the stock for the thing there. But generally, I think next week should be. Oh my God! I almost forgot. You have a picture of the. Can you just go on a picture of the 204? Is it 204? Which one is the one that's the only one set? Forgot to talk about that. Oh, okay. Well, forget it. Just go back to me then. Yeah, it was about the all-in-one set.
There. I think they're sold out. Yeah.
Just go on whatever, because I have to talk about it. No, it's not about selling it, just we're going to be getting it this week. I don't know Tuesday or Wednesday, but this week for sure. It's really just dependent on when Amazon wants to get it out.
We didn't bring it with the stadium because it's too expensive. Just for the unboxing, we're gonna have it.
Yeah. Either way though, I got some stuff planned. So I mean, the coming week's gonna be pretty good. Let me know what you want us to do for the Halloween stuff. I'll see if I can work out some stuff. Stay tuned for the Quad Drive tier list. Oh no, not that one. Okay, we already talked about that. It's all right. Stay tuned for the Quad Drive tier list video. Any other stuff we want to announce? Oh yes, actually. So since I do have a good break for this coming week, that means that most likely next week we're going to be trying to test out a live stream, and Sunday we'll try to do a live weekend review. Hopefully, and if it works out, 2 mics and no music, because obviously when we're doing it live I can't just put it. I can play a track, I guess, and as I'm talking. No, but that'd be weird, wouldn't it? So yeah, I think that's it. So again, I got it. The Solomon thing, that giveaway. If you're wondering about any of the tournament stuff, whatever, I'm supposed to be editing footage for the other channel. I'll be trying to drop over the next few days, and I think we're good for this week. All right. Thanks so much for the support. More on the coming weeks, and if you have any video suggestions or whatever, feel free to comment, since we're out of stuff until anything new actually happens in a couple of weeks. How many weeks till the new thing releases? November 12th? 2. But I don't know when. It's 2 to 3, depending when we get it. So I'll probably put up a community tab post later today. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, and bye.